Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty and this is another overview video for my Cruiser Clash tournament. I don't know why I keep messing that up. This is actually the second time I had to record this because the first one, like Windows Movie Maker, had issues when rendering it and things, I don't know, it basically exploded. So I already know what I'm going to say about this, so this is going to go a little bit faster than the other videos do, especially since there's not a whole lot to show about these things. They're a block of wood. Like, this is solid wood. Completely solid wood. There's nothing in there. It's taking advantage of the lack of an aim point selection card, so that since the majority of the blocks in the craft are right here, most of the shots are going to go right here, where there's nothing. There's nothing critical to hit there. All of the critical stuff is up here, where these giant laser cannons are, and all the engines and propulsion and such. Well, propulsion such as it is, these things don't really move all that well. They've got some heat decoys on the bottom there. And the lasers are really, really scary. Like, they put out some damage. You've seen that recent buff to lasers in action with these craft. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to show of them, which I guess is sort of a good thing, because we don't have to stare out the eye gouging colors for too long. Because, like, geez, I don't think you could. It's like, I don't think you could have made them worse, like harder on the eyes if you tried. And I'm actually pretty sure you tried intentionally to do this, judging by your posts on the forums and just the garish digital camo type thing that you did. So anyway, yeah, that's all there is to them. They're just a laser cannon strapped to a block of wood. That is what both of these things are. I'll give you a quick look at the lasers in action, just to show the damage. I can't summon anything much bigger in because these things have no defenses. They have no shields. They have no... What's going on here? Oh, they killed it already and they're ignoring salvage. AI did it. Just like that. Blap, blap, dead. They definitely do not have an aim point selection card. That was just a lucky shot. Let me get in another one here. Hopefully this one will live a little bit longer so we can actually see it in action. See the lasers in action. And see, they just shred the blocks off. Quite the scary amount of DPS there. Just look at all those blocks falling off. I mean, yes, I know this is only a water buffalo, and it's really small, so it's pretty easy to just tear apart like that. But still, that's those lasers are scary. I'm definitely scared of them. These lasers are most definitely the Puddle Strider's kryptonite. Yeah, the Puddle Strider is smoked, but it's not smoked very heavily because it's kind of like, because it's so fast, it tends to outrun and outturn its smoke clouds. I would have had to put so many smoke on it to make that effective. It became prohibitively expensive. But so I do not like my chances against this. However, I don't like these things' chances against the Ironsides by the Shadow Kick, because those big blocks are nothing but wood. Like, they have low hit points, and they are blocks, not beams of wood. They have low hit points, low armor, so those big explosive cram rounds, like one volley will likely annihilate the entire block. And at that point, even though nothing critical has been damaged, it'll just become low on hit points, get too damaged, and despawn. At least I suspect it will. It has to. Like, that's probably a good 60-70% of its blocks in this distraction cube thing here. So yeah, it becomes a DPS race. That's how this thing functions. It's entirely focused on offense, basically, with just that distraction cube to keep it alive long enough to pulse its enemies down and kill them. if they survive, I have a feeling that if an enemy survives more than a minute or two against these things, they're probably going to win. This is all about the DPS and the alpha and just annihilating them before they can do anything. But yeah, that's all there really is to show on this. So this is the Heavy Burden by Xionyx, and I wish it luck on the battlefield.